a gummy cupcake and a gummy fried egg, gummy string lights, and a YouTube button? Watch the new Real vs. Gummy challenge in our new video. We got a package!
Hey!
I can't even imagine who it's from. Let's see what's inside. Whoa! We have never seen so many bags of gelatin before. And there are cards with tasks here too. We have to make different food and items out of jelly. Ben can go first. And he gets an apple. Ben is working hard on the jelly, dissolving it and mixing. Add white coloring to cold water so the jelly will turn out opaque. And add it to gelatin with red coloring. Melt it in a microwave. Pour some into a mold. And tilt the mold until the jelly starts hardening. That's the apple skin. Then pour in melted gelatin of the apple pulp color. Put in pieces of chocolate, that'll be seeds, and fill it with jelly up to the top. Also fill the top of the apple mold this way. Join the halves together when the jelly sets. Let it harden completely. Dip the mold into hot water for a few seconds. And you can easily take out your jelly apple. Smooth out the connections with a hot spoon. Pour green jelly into a leaf mold. Place a toothpick into the stalk. Join the two halves of the leaf and let it set. Stick the stalk into the apple. We can finally taste the jelly apple. It's so beautiful and red. It looks exactly like the one in the picture. It even has seeds. Mmm, tasty. Redhead is up next. She needs to make jelly cupcakes with frosting and a cherry on top. Well, good luck! Guys, where are you going? Let's get started! Mix melted gelatin with white and dark chocolate. And pour it into a silicone cupcake mold. Make pink frosting the same way and pour it into a rose mold. Let it set. Put the pink top onto the jelly cupcake. Add a jelly leaf and a cherry. The jelly cupcake is done! Alright, fine. You take the cherry and the leaf, and I'll eat the cupcake on my own. The next task is for Christy. What? String lights? That's surprising! Twist a string of LED lights and put the light into a silicone heart mold. Cover with dissolved gelatin. Let it set. Make gelatin heart-shaped lights of different colors. That's amazing! Christy easily nailed this hard task. She made real lights along with tasty jelly hearts. The next task is for Ben, and don't pretend it's none of your business. What's in the envelope? It's empty. But Christy doesn't let Ben relax. Fill a box with a mold mix. Dilute it with water till you get a thick consistency. Dip one foot into it and even out the surface. Let it solidify. Take the hardened block out of the box and remove the foot. My foot is free! Pour jelly into the foot mold and let it set. And now comes the most interesting part. What will we get? Carefully cut the mold and set the jelly foot free. Whoa! Ben, what's your shoe size? That's a giant foot!
Hello.
Redhead gets the next task very unexpectedly. A bathtub? Are you serious? Oh no! Anything but this! Fill a bathtub with jelly. Actually, Redhead likes it. More jelly! A jelly shower! It's so funny and slippery! You can take a bath and have a snack. And get a jelly facial mask while you are at it. Add food glycerin to melted gelatin. And white chocolate. Stir it until the chocolate dissolves completely. Place a printed picture of a face mask under a silicone mat. Apply the mix onto the mat. Copy the shape of the mask. Let it set. A jelly mask in a jelly bath? That's so jelly relaxing! What can be better than a secret snack in the middle of the night? I'll fry an egg. Oh no! Why? I just wanted to eat a real egg, and now I'll have to eat jelly. Add an ounce of dark and 2.5 ounces of white chocolate glaze to 5.5 ounces of dissolved gelatin. Add food coloring and 1.5 ounces of yogurt. Pour it into a mold and let it set. Pour a thin layer of milk jelly into the mold and let it harden. That's the egg white. Pour milk jelly with food coloring into a little bowl. That's the yolk. Cut brown jelly into blocks and cut off the corners. Smooth out the shape of the sausage with a heated spoon. Put the jelly, egg, and the sausages onto a plate. And sprinkle with finely chopped scallions made out of thick green jelly. The girls tape a knife and a fork to Ben's hands as punishment for wanting to abandon his task. And now, eat your jelly treats! But Ben easily takes care of the jelly sausages despite everything. Hey, who's gonna untape me? Girls, where are you? Jelly is the only thing we have left at home. That's why Christy and Redhead are ordering some food. But Ben decides to take revenge for his jelly eggs. He'll meet the delivery guy and swap regular food for jelly. Oh no! The wind is blowing Christy away, and Redhead will have to eat jelly noodles with jelly meat. Pour 7 ounces of cool cappuccino into 1.5 ounces of gelatin. Melt it in a microwave. Pour it into a mold and let it set. Cut it into thin strips like noodles. Cut chocolate jelly so it looks like pieces of meat. And put the jelly noodles and the meat into a bowl. Chop colorful licorice candies to be shaped like veggies. And sprinkle them onto the jelly dish. Add sesame seeds. That's actually really nice. It's pretty delicious. The jelly noodles look real and they taste just as good. And Christy is trying to run away, but you can't escape Ben just like you can't escape fate. Take this jelly burger. Mix 10 ounces of dissolved gelatin with 10 ounces of pudding. Add food coloring. Pour it into 2 identical bowls and let it set. Pour 3.5 ounces of dissolved gelatin and 1 ounce of yogurt into 1.5 ounces of melted chocolate. Pour it into a container and let it set. Cut out a patty. Make cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes out of yellow, green, and red jelly. Assemble the burger. Coat the top with melted gelatin and sprinkle with sesame seeds. Maybe you should eat it yourself? Look, it's so tasty! Fine, 1/2 for me and 1/2 for you. The next task falls on Christy's head while she's making coffee for herself. I wonder what's in the envelope. It's empty. What could it possibly mean? Put a teaspoon of sugar into 1/2 ounce of gelatin and pour in 3.5 ounces of a latte. Make 2 more kinds of jelly this way, with hot chocolate and milk. Pour layers of jelly into a clear latte glass. Let each layer set. I see! My latte turned out to be made out of jelly. Well, I'll need a spoon. Coffee-flavored jelly isn't bad at all. The last envelope is waiting for us. And Ben takes out a YouTube button. Add some yogurt to 1/2 gallon of strawberry jelly to make the jelly cloudy. Cut a triangle out of thick milk jelly. Put it into a big food container and cover with the red jelly. Let it sit. Boom! And a picture of a button turns into a jelly button. Oh gosh, that's enough jelly for today. Redhead is the first one to leave. Christy isn't thrilled at the prospect of tasting the jelly button either, but Ben loves this idea. Did you like our gummy food challenge? Then comment below, what would you like to make out of jelly? And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell so that you don't miss new fun challenges from Troom.